Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning to Comedy by Coincidence. Episode 113. Getting copyright flagged on my own song. This is Wild Child. What's happening, people? You're tuned to Comedy by Coincidence. You just heard the latest single from Forgiving Tree. That's Wild Child. Go check it out on all streaming platforms, dude. It's a rocker. Same for the other two songs we got on there. So please enjoy. What's happening, my friend?
I was looking up funny and comedy news, trying to do my homework, at the last second, like a good school kid. And
Good job.
I found that the U.S. government apparently has 1.4 billion pounds of cheese underneath Springfield, Missouri.
Oh yeah, man, the cheese cave.
I didn't know about
that.
this cheese,
dude,
in a cave since
our
the
best kept
1970s.
secret.
How moldy is that fucking cheese, dude?
That's what I'm saying.
No, from what I understand, I think it's just like a storage thing. I'd have to look it up because it's been a while since I've seen it. But I think the stock rotates. They just
but they constantly have a cheese supply.
yes,
Because if Missouri ran out of cheese, we'd have some problems.
yes.
That's real.
Former President Jimmy Carter offered the dairy farmers a break by having the government buy and store cheese from farmers, creating government cheese. So
literal Jesus.
When you think about it, it started with Jimmy Carter for the cheese.
You know what? Underrated president. He had the whole Iran thing going on, but
Underrated, but a type that I think we need to come back. Like he was a farmer. What was he before? He was like a farmer.
Peanut farmer.
Yeah, he was a farmer. He wasn't. Was he a longtime politician before he became president, or was he like, you know what I mean?
I think he became the governor of Georgia.
Okay, so governor, then president. Okay, so there was a plan in place. Got it. Okay. Because that rare small guy from the middle of nowhere who speaks really good becomes president, died in the 1800s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How's your week going, homie? You doing good?
No, dude. The air here is toxic.
What do you mean?
I got the sniffles the second I step outside. Everybody here has a cough. There's a petroleum plant just across a lake from where we're at the venue, and that shit just drifts over all day long. It's sad. It's sad. But other than that, it's been a work week. Just a lot of work. No open mics here. So
I want to help you out early in the podcast. You have a little bit of something in your beard.
Oh, it's going to stay there, that piece of tissue.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, To each their own. Wear it with dignity, I guess. You know, just help you out early on. No, that's cool. Did you hit any open mics? I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, zero open mics in Lake Charles at this time.
Boo. But you're almost on vacation time. So
I've been on vacation brain for like a week and a half, man. I've checked out almost entirely.
Understandably so, too.
Oh yeah. And then yeah, no, I'm just waiting for this road trip, man. It's escape everybody, not no phone calls, the occasional text. I'm just going on my own way.
Hell yeah. I'm super grateful to be figured in on the road trip plan, so that's tight, dude.
I mean, I'm always looking for a free place to stay. I'm going to be honest.
It does help out to, have 1 or 2 days that you're like, man, I don't have to worry about it. Cool. That's extra money.
Yeah,
I don't have to account for. So I'm happy to do it, too. You did it for me plenty in college, so I'm still here for you. I still owe you a decent amount of nights.
I appreciate it. But, I traditionally, I do my road trips differently than most people. Most people stop at hotels. I know you and your wife stop at hotels, but I do not. I crash at rest stops. I crash, where a parking garage. I've slept in many a parking garages. Just pay the $15. You're saving $65 on the hotel room, and when you wake up, you leave. That's it.
Fair. Fair.
Worst case scenario, the cop knocks on the window and you leave early. Is what it is.
I do like a good hotel, though. I really do.
That's completely fair.
To each their own, man. It's just like. By the way, you know what the thing I look forward to the most about hotel? The cable.
The table?
The cable and getting to watch South Park. And then
as a treat.
It's a treat, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of nice.
Sometimes we watch The Office.
Yeah, it's Comedy Central. I don't know.
I get you. I understand the cable is enticing. I'm going to be honest, though. After living in hotels for year-round, I haven't touched a hotel TV in 2 years. Like, I just don't turn them on. I got my laptop. I'll just watch from the laptop. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, if I have a TV, even when I was rolling with just my laptop as my main, source of watching episodes of stuff, I'd still HDMI it up to the TV, and then get the nice picture, do the thing. But to each their own.
It's one of those, I have the superhuman ability to sleep anywhere at any point in time.
Yeah, you do. It's ridiculous.
It's fantastic. I love it. I almost fell asleep at work today. It was a good couch at work, man. Dangerous couch. One of them couches where it's a couch, but it feels like a beanbag chair. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, pillowy. But so
that'll do it.
With that, I found that if there's a good chair at the desk at the hotel, I'm liable just to sit in that chair and then sleep in that chair all night. I'll just stay in the chair.
Big time, especially if there's a vent right above you and it's blowing cool air.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Man.
Oh, you're done for.
Oh, absolutely
done for. Anyways, I do like a good hotel. Moving on. I don't have anything. Last episode. Oh man, shit. Everybody's been blowing my phone up this entire episode. I've gotten 3 texts within the last we've been rolling for 5 minutes or something. Nobody texted me all day. Why you guys got to do this on the podcast? What the you know what I mean? I'm not a popular
they don't
person.
Know your calendar, dude.
Dude, get with it. Check the Google Calendar first. Check the Chris schedule, Get on it. When does Chris call you? You know what I mean? So, anyways.
That's fair. But you do have stuff to talk about, man. What are you talking about?
Well, shit. I'm forgetting. Forgiving Tree just released our latest single, which has been pretty cool. We had a big single release party on Friday that we threw. It was an outdoor concert / costume contest for Halloween. And
Nice. Okay.
we had really terrible weather for it.
Ooh.
So, like, we were wondering, do we cancel it? Do we not? And, like, it wasn't raining all day until, like, an hour or two before the show. Dude, we're, like, watching the radar really hard, and we're like, it's going to blow over, literally, when we're pegged to start. So, we did it, and we had kind of a low turnout. But we still had fun, and enough people came that we like played for. I don't know if we started at 6:30, we stopped at 8:30. You know, it's a nice little 2-hour show, and we did have the costume contest. We had 3 people come out, and that's just perfect because we had 3 prizes. So, rock and roll, nobody's feelings got hurt. You know. So
well, there's a lot to be said about participation trophies.
Right, but at a Forgiving Tree show, and you're coming out to support and stuff, you don't want to. I don't know. It was not. It was nice that the people who wanted to do the thing got something out of it. Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome though. What costumes are we working with here?
We had 2 toxic waste barrels.
Ooh, okay.
That was pretty fun.
Right.
I was like, I like that.
A couple combo.
And then there was a clown.
A clown. Okay, a little creepy. All right.
No, but it was a chick clown, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay, so like Harley Quinn-esque, or
a little bit, but not over the top.
Okay. All right. Okay, so, that's cool. All right.
Because if it was over the top, it would have been real cold, dude. It was wild because it was 81 when I loaded the van. Okay, as soon as the rain hit it, the temperature started dropping. So I got there at maybe 5:30. It's probably like 70 with the rain. By the time we left, it was 48 degrees, dude.
Damn,
it was stupid cool. We had a fire going for people, though, so I kept, we'd finish a song, and on the mic I'd go, hey, everybody, one thing, Forgiving Tree fans are super cool and some of the kindest people in the world, so I want you guys to make sure you make room around the fire. So everybody gets a little something. We got enough room. Make some room. Let's get warm. So, I don't know.
That makes sense. That's a wild temperature change. Almost
right?
40
like,
degrees.
And I was in a t-shirt, so I had to keep moving on stage to stay warm.
We are definitely in the fall, so, it's...
Again, went from 81 to 48 within, 6 hours. It was stupid. And I was sweating my dick off when I was loading the van. So, anyways...
Well, then God noticed and gave you a free shower, man. What are you bitching about?
Did you listen to the songs yet?
Oh, the Wild Child song?
Okay, so there's 3 songs out that we dropped with it.
Oh, no,
right.
No, I did not. I've been I was working all day yesterday.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So here's the deal, everybody. I want to say this. This is not just to you, Ty, but I keep calling it a single. There are 3 songs we just dropped, kind of like a tiny EP. Okay, and we got Wild Child, we got Cigarette Sunglasses, and we got Rock Until the Cops Come. And all 3 of them are road-worthy bangers, dude. Total road rock and roll. Super cool stuff. Kind of like a harken back to classic rock you'd throw up on the highway and cruise to. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I get you. Okay. Party Till the Cops Come.
Rock Until the Cops Come.
Rock Until the Cops Come.
There you go.
Have you considered a music video based off the name alone?
I'm sure it'll happen.
Because it could easily, you just gotta, I don't know the lyrics of this song, but this is what I'm imagining, right? It's just you guys playing in an alleyway, and then there's a crackhead just sitting there smoking on the rock, and then the cops come, and then, you guys hit your verse. You know what I mean? Does that work?
Not necessarily. So you gotta go. You need to go listen to the song, and I think you'll understand. I think you'll get it. It is pretty close, but instead of in an alley, we throw a show, and what's nice is I can sub in any venue when I sing it. So when we do a live show, I'll shout out wherever we are. You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay.
Which is fun.
The trick with that though is you could never forget where you are. You gotta like write that shit on a note card or something.
Well,
buddy.
if I don't know where I'm at, then I'll just sing the actual verse. You know what I mean? But that's the
But
trick.
audiences love the personal touch.
Yeah, they do. But some of them don't deserve it. Am I right?
It's
You know
very
what I mean?
hard to say you're glad to be in Delaware. Like, let's just be honest.
All right, Utah. Give it up, Utah.
Yeah, man, you can do Utah. There's normal folk out in Utah.
I'm remembering the Utah rest area that we stopped at. That was barren. Just. Anyways.
Well, see, that's the thing nobody wants to talk about in Utah, okay? I'm sorry you opened up this door by saying it was barren. Is because any plant life in the state of Utah is ungodly and unnatural put there by man, okay? Like
Right.
if you want to go down the ecology restore the planet how it was type deal, then you need to kill everybody in Utah and then destroy all the plants. That's just how it was before they got there.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? You got to give it up to the Mormons. They did bring plant life to Utah, which was a desert. You got to give them the props for what they did. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna go that pure Earth route, a lot of people got to die.
Tremendous. So just so you guys know, next Forgiving Tree show, December 3rd at Platypus. Hope to catch you there. You got a whole ass month to prep for that. December 3rd, Platypus. We're second, but it's doors open at 7. I think we go on at like 7:15 or 8, something like that. Anyways, come hang out. We'll be there. December 2nd. Holy shit. It's December 2nd, doggy. I promise we'll be there.
December 2nd.
Saturday, December 2nd. Yep.
Alrighty.
You got it.
I will not be there, so you don't have to be subject to my insane rantings. So go out to the show and support.
Ty will be in Europe, probably finding a German wife.
I'll be in France this time. I'm moving up
good.
the world, man.
Good. Again.
I'm going to be in France, and I'm going to find myself a nice mademoiselle.
Nice. Good job. You're already halfway. You got this. You got this. Just lean into it. It's a game of numbers, dude. Let's see. Every no is one no closer to your yes. You know what I mean? So.
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. What do I got for you? I don't have. You said you were trying to do your homework. I did nothing this week. Last week I carried the pod by doing like a page worth of notes and questions for you and Schweitzer, and this week I did nothing.
Which was
I think that's
interesting.
I thought that was a great episode.
It was a good episode. It was interesting. I want to ask more what if questions. Let's bring back what if questions. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Like each of us think of a what if question. Like, what if an airplane landed on your street? What would you do? And you like went up to the airplane and you noticed it was stacked full of money and coke. What do you do?
What do you do, Dr. Evil?
How recently did it land? Like, do we hear it crash land?
You hear it land. You hear the tires squeal. Police have not shown up yet. You are the only person to see this plane. Short of the pilot, who already ran away.
He ran away. Okay, well.
I might throw on a disguise and go check it out. Just go peruse. Get a lay of the land.
Definitely take a couple hundos. You know what I mean? That's it. Just take a couple hundos.
But the thing is, you definitely gotta like hide yourself though, because people are for sure looking.
Put the Scooby-Doo outfit on and then go rob. Dude,
the Scooby-Doo outfit's a good move. But gloves, man. Put on some gloves and then just start raiding it for the money. Don't touch the drugs, just the money.
Yeah, just the money. Anyways, what if you could meet any president, which one would it be?
Any president? I gotta hold on. I know which one. I'm forgetting his name right now. And the only reason why I would want to meet him is Taft,
Yeah.
Howard Taft. I would want to meet Howard Taft because he's the president for people like me, fat as fuck. You know, the dude is such a baller. He installed his own custom party bathtub into the
Yeah,
White House.
that's the one I know. He had
You
to get
know,
an
that's
extra big tub.
that means that dude parties, and I want to meet him. You know what I mean? Because like everybody wants to meet George Washington, but what, to listen to his ideals? Like, no, you want to go with the easy peacetime party president Howard Taft.
Okay. I feel like I'd want to meet Ulysses S. Grant. We're talking about another St. Louis man. You know what I mean? And I mean, fought and won the Civil War. I bet he'd tell you some stories. You know what I mean?
Now, would you meet
Big cigar smoker, drinker.
would you meet him in his time or your time or in like a separate time plane? Because like if he meets in your time, he'll be like, back in my day, this was a dirt path, and now it's Kings Boulevard or something. You know.
I think I'd go back in time to do it. If I had to pick of those three,
Okay.
do it back in the day. That'd be fun. So.
Alrighty. So then that brings up a secondary question. Since you're going to his time, I know I'm taking you down a wormhole here,
dude.
but pre or post Civil War?
Post for sure. Got questions.
Post. Okay. So while he's in his presidency.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. Well, hey. Question for you.
Answer.
You want to do some comedy news?
Yeah, we can do some.
You sound like you had some homework. I need to text 2 people back while we're getting this rolling.
Not a problem. First comedy news, we talked about it briefly. Hassan Minaj responded to his lying allegations or whatever, and he's
comedy
like
special and people ripping on it. Review wise.
To summarize his defense, it's pretty much a this is what comedy is. We exaggerate and all that. I don't know why so many people are focused on my emotional truths, which is confusing because they aren't truths.
Right.
So I just think there's a lack of the grasp of the entire situation. So that's the Hassan Minaj update.
I saw that too, and he dropped that 20-minute video, and literally, look, and a lot of people were saying that people went on a smear campaign.
Yeah, that's
no, my thing with that, I'm right there with you. No, for sure, because would you say Brendan Schaub was under a smear campaign from Gringo Poppy, or did he just get a shit ton of bad reviews? You know what I mean?
See, that's the dicey thing because, in Hassan Minaj's case and, Brendan Schaub, they saw blood in the water. So, it's, you get a weak point like that out there with everybody talking about it. Yeah, there's going to be some people who go harder in the paint because they got some emotions behind it. But, it's Brendan Schaub's case. The reviews weren't good, bro. Reviews weren't good.
That's what I'm saying.
Please the reviews.
And if it's not great, you got to take your reviews on the chin or just ignore them, right? But I think that's what's going on with him is he's not handling his reviews very well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. The other big news article that came out from the New York Times, Dave Chappelle is talking shit again.
Oh God
is true. He brings up the Middle East, and it's I see. You can't read articles about comedy like stand up and understand what he was trying to get at. It's one of those, you got to see a video to get the body language, the full context, because stand-up is meant to be live.
Right.
You know, you could take all the quotes you want, but eventually there's going to be a punchline that looks very bad as a quote, you know. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's my opinion. It's a little unfunny, but so be it.
It's okay. I just hate when comedians get preachy to a degree. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, where they're trying to install some life lesson in between their cocksucking story. Yeah.
Right. I'm struggling today. I apologize. Maybe it's the rain. I just got stupid tired out of like nowhere. We rocking and rolling though. Dr. Evil, hey, do you got some comedy news over there? Oh my god, this is like why are we Pat. So last night Matthew Perry from Friends, Chandler Bing passed away at the age of 54. Did you hear that, buddy?
Yeah, I heard the Illuminati finally got him.
Died in his jacuzzi.
Uh-oh.
No drugs on the scene. So there's no
drugs
official...
on the scene because they were in the body.
Well, anyway.
Like, so, yeah, it's sad. It's probably a heart
attack. It is sad. And talk about a guy who, like, his TV show rocked his world and then, like, it took it out of him, you know what I mean? He went through a couple hard years there. So rest in peace, dude. You know, I hope you actually find some peace, you know, and shit. So
could you even fathom that swing though? The unknown actor to one of the 8 stars on arguably the biggest TV show in the world at that time. Huge fan base, gets millions of dollars a year in, you know, back pay money or whatever. I'm forgetting what they call it.
Residuals?
Yeah, residuals. Thank you. You know, doesn't have to work ever again. You know what I mean? Can't go out in public because everybody knows his face and stuff. It's that's a hard change in lifestyle, you know?
Totally. Although I'm not, you know, I wouldn't bitch. I'll say that.
No, you take those millions of dollars on the chin and say, I'm happy to be where I'm at.
Let's see. But rest in peace. I did enjoy Chandler on. That was like one of the few things I enjoyed about it. So, you know who's the worst? Ross. Fuck Ross. People who like Ross also go, you know, do yourself a favor, get some therapy or something, right?
I just
fuck yourself, yeah.
Ross's character confuses me because he's supposed to be a super smart paleontologist, right?
Sure.
Professor at Columbia. You got to be smart to be a professor at Columbia. I think it was Columbia. And, you know, and he's arguably the dumbest one of the group. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you know what? It just goes to show that, like, school smarts does not equate to street smarts. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Now, that being said, you can bash the character, but you can't bash the actor because the same actor appears in arguably one of my favorite TV series of all time, Band of Brothers, HBO series. He appears in the first couple of episodes as Lieutenant Sobel, and that was a brilliant performance, if I must say so myself.
I thought you were about to cite his award-winning performance in the hit movie Madagascar.
That's where I thought you were going to.
Wait, what? Hold on. He did a what?
He was the giraffe in Madagascar.
He was the giraffe in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay. Equally lame as Ross.
Same line, yeah. You know.
Let's see here. Do we got any other comedy news?
Do you think he got that job because he has a giraffe neck? Just a side note, real quick.
Yes, big time.
Yes, okay.
I also think they just cast the giraffe as just David Swimmer. You know what I mean? Like, that's who they made his character around. Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Just be neurotic and. Anyways, going on. Chris is struggling, gang. You know what, man? I've had to reload the same freaking giant PA system like 4 times this week, and I'm done. I'm exhausted. The back be killing me. Oh, Ty, I gotta ask. Remember that thing you had at work that you couldn't get out of? That they were like, how'd that go?
Better than expected, honestly.
Honestly, okay, well that's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got done sooner than expected, so we got out of work early.
Nice.
You know, so it was one of those like we never get out of work early. So and then we went back the next day and finished the job up. So it was like nice and chill. You know, I sat back in the cut and just let the new guys work. You know, on the second day because it's like they need more experience. But there was also 5 of us on the second day, so yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
So it wasn't the fucking Trail of Tears I thought it was gonna be. It was a nice
it's like a Katy Trail. You know what I mean? Like
not the Katy Trail. I'm trying to it ended up like Hannibal's March on Rome. You know what I mean? Like you just got over the mountain and you were there. It
and
was
then it's
done.
all downhill. Yeah, it's all downhill.
It's all downhill. You know what I mean? Like
You can talk about photoshopping Oscar into the picture.
So we photoshopped my cat over here, visible on the podcast, into a bunch of historical photos, and that's been killing me. That's some funny stuff. I can't share it on the podcast because you guys would.
But you said that,
Yeah.
and now I feel like I must put the cat in a brand new set of circumstances.
So it'll be like,
It'll be like little Oscars marching on Raw.
Yeah, I think the thing is, I taught him how to stand on his hind legs, kind of like human style, to like take a treat. So I got a couple pictures of him like that, and we kind of Photoshop him into like the signing of the Declaration, or you know, Lee's surrender at Appomattox. You know, whatever you want. So maybe Oscar conquering Rome, riding some war elephants. That might be needed. It's good stuff.
So what's the next trick you're gonna teach him, Ringmaster? Like yeah. Are you gonna get a dog involved and make a circus out of it? Like
No.
Okay.
No more animals, thank you. One's enough. Let's see here. What do I got for you? It's your week for Savage of the Week.
It is my week for Savage of the Week, and I gotta give it to anybody that. This is going to be a broad one, and it's a broad one on purpose because anybody that lives in an industrial town, you're a Savage of the Week because your air sucks.
Yes.
Oh my God. Sucks so hard. You're sacrificing your body to make sure the rest of us gets the good shit, and I appreciate it. So you are a motherfucking savage.
Do you know what kind of factory I love Matt Respect across the lake?
There's a lot of factories here. Because 70% of the crude oil is processed in this area. 70% of the crude oil in the United States is processed in this area, and then it turns into like plastic parts and everything. So apparently it like turns into plastic oil, goes off to Texas to be made into plastic, and then comes back here to be made into stuff. So, you know, this is a everything petroleum based area, and it's fucking up my nose. So you motherfucking savages for living out here in this filth, you badasses.
Shout out to Counts, Tennessee, too. One of the smelliest places I've ever been. Super nice people. Worst air quality ever, dude.
Super nice, super hardworking. Like they're the people of these places cannot be understated because they're honestly they're true fucking Americans. They're nice, friendly, kind people until you start fucking with their shit. You know, it's one of those
they know it smells. Oh boy, or
Well, they don't know it smells after they've been there for a long time, but they know it smells. They know the face the outsiders have when they're rolling through, and we're like, we get it, we're just used to it.
The one I went to was like a chicken farm / paper mill, and that was a tough combo.
Ooh,
that was tough. But anyways, no, that's how
bleach plus blood. Interesting. Ugh.
Yeah. Let's see here. Again, go check out Wild Child and the other songs on that EP, bro. We put a lot of time and effort into that, and you guys have been asking for it for a while. So go enjoy those latest singles. Next week,
I mean, I'm hopping in a car and coming on Wednesday, so they're the first things I'm putting on, man.
Hell yeah, dude. And speaking of you going on the road, man, we're gonna have something very, very special for you guys next week. I know this episode might have been a humdinger and a little slow, but next week, Ty and I hitting you with some goals. So make sure, again, tell a friend, tell them about your favorite comedians, maybe your favorite band, and make sure you tune in next week because it's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, you got me?
Yeah.
Trying to think if anything funny has happened to me this week. I just feel like there was something I was like, we gotta talk about that on the podcast. But I am so not remembering. This is why I gotta write shit down, dude. It's bad.
Yeah, that's I carry a book with me everywhere just in case something pops into my head. I've gone 4 weeks without running into that book.
Thoughtless, dude. Yeah. Thoughtless. That's great. No, that's a place to be, dude. True shaman. True shaman shit right there, bro. Ty, the guru, being like,
oh, man.
Just living in the present.
Have I talked to you about my new favorite activity on Instagram?
What?
Finding new cults.
Oh, my God.
I feel like I've talked to you about this.
No, we haven't. You're looking at the cults?
Oh, my God. If you go into Instagram, you'll just find a plethora of single men who are starting a homestead and looking for a wife to build a church to, preach their version of Christianity. And that's how all these cults start. So, I like that. I like going through Instagram and just finding these guys and then just like following them. So that way I can just be a member without being a member, like just get the inside track and kind of see what's going on.
Join a cult, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know what's going on before they hit the FBI watch list. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's not like they brainwash you. You go along with whatever this cult says, and then like when somebody's trying to like, dude, do you not see what's going on? You're like, yeah, I actually do. I know. I'm just honestly, the cheese is really good. You know what I mean?
It's a passion of mine.
Chili Tuesday.
I'm sorry
to die for, and like, I mean, what am I?
But it's I don't know. It's fun finding these guys because everybody says when you want to get on the ground floor, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on the ground floor. Be the secondhand man without being the secondhand man. Get all the benefits and none of the downsides.
Right, and so can you guys too. So if you hop in and follow, subscribe, comment, like all of our YouTube episodes, that you listen to. You two are getting in on the ground level of what is surely to be the biggest comedy, wave here in like 5 years. Give 5 years. You're
And the first rule of our cult is the word hello is goodbye, banished. We don't say hello anymore. We see how do you do.
We say what's up, doggy.
What's up, doggy? Absolutely, I like it better.
Even if they're a cat. It's been a fun episode. I think, we've been hitting them with some long-ass episodes lately. You want to just, like, hit them with a shorty this week?
Yeah, because I really got to blow my nose, man. I don't want to do that with this mic.
I love it. I want you to blow your nose. I want you to make it happen. So, gang, We're out of here. You tell a friend. You subscribe and comment, like if you made it all the way this way, man. Tell us what your favorite part about Comedy by Coincidence is. If you have any amazing names that you were thinking of that we could rebrand to, leave them in the comments because we're having problems. All right. We love you.
We take ridiculous names, too, like Toasted Banana.
Yeah, I mean, we want to hear them, dude. Like, what do you think we should call what's surely, again, the biggest wave in comedy? Let's just call our podcast the biggest wave in comedy. You know what I mean?
We could do that, but I feel like that's
I know. I mean,
extra grandiose.
That's why it's funny.
It seems a little too extra. You know what I mean?
A little too extra. The funniest men alive podcast.
Funniest men alive. Nah. Let's.
If I had to start a band with you, and it was a Midwest emo band, I'd call it Midwest Maniacs.
Midwest Maniacs is a good one.
You're from Iowa, even though the problem with that is you're in based out of Florida right now. So,
well, see, that's what makes a Midwest Maniac.
Oh, what about
you'd leave?
American Idiots.
American Idiots would be a good one. Might be a.
We might get a talking to from Billy Joe Armstrong.
Exactly.
All right. I was trying to end this fucking podcast, gang. Hey, we love you. We want to hear from you. Send an email. Shoot a comment. Mad little respect. Till next time, people.